Hello. Hey everyone, and welcome to Hooping Live. My name is Audrey, the host of the show tonight. If you have not watched the show before, this is Hooping Live. Our show is every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk about hula hooping and the hoop dance lifestyle. So if you are a part of this lifestyle, then you probably know what we're about to talk about. But if you are not familiar with it, I will give a quick demo here in a second so you can kind of get a little view about what's going on. Now, if you guys are kind of new to watching the show, things are a little bit different right now, and we are trying to kind of switch things up a little bit. So today I am honored to have my friend Rebecca Smith, who she's kind of in the shadows right now, but she is learning to be a new panel member, which is awesome. So she's going to be handling the comments tonight. Hi. And this is Chakra, our other special guest. But anyway, we are going to be answering your comments and questions tonight. So just go ahead and post any sorts of, if you're working on something in your own personal flow that you're struggling with, you can post, how do you do X, Y, and Z with the hoop? And I will try to teach you as well as I can here live right now. So maybe you have something going on in your life that you just want to kind of put out into the hooping community. This is also a great place to do that. So just go ahead and put your comments and questions down below. If you have any suggestions towards the show that you think would be a good idea, this is also a great place to kind of put that out there, because we are trying to kind of up the show a little bit and make it more viewer friendly, I guess you could say. Now, I'm a little stuffy today. I think I am having a allergic reaction to my cat. Sometimes I have a little, I'm going to go on a rant here. I have a little air purifier in my room that's supposed to kind of get rid of the toxins, because I'm super sensitive to that stuff. And it kind of gets rid of the hypoallergens or whatever those things are called that Chakra puts off. And I've been really bad lately, and just literally I will sleep on him like he is a pillow, just right into his fur. And I've been waking up super stuffy. So I'm trying to clear everything out of my room, but I did wake up a little stuffy today. So if it seems like I'm having trouble talking or I sound a little nasally, which I usually do, but extra nasally today, just go along with it. Be supportive. Help me through this time of my life. But yeah, anyway, I'll do a quick demo real quick. If you guys want to grab your hoops or get a nice fine tea beverage of choice, this is the time to do it, so we can all have our hoops together and enjoy this next 45 minutes together. I'll go ahead and do a demo. I think this shirt is actually going to be a really crappy shirt to hoop in, but, we know how that goes. We'll learn our fabrics together. Let's see. Let's punch out up. Let's see if this is going to be hard. Oh, no, this should be fine. Okay, Chakra. I need you to move. You can say hi to everybody. Look at that happy face. All right, there you go, buddy. Oh, your fur is everywhere. All right, move, buddy. Move. Oh, ooh. All right. We'll stop there. Oh my gosh, now I have like the kitty furry itchies. I don't know if you guys ever like smushy on any of your animals, and it feels like you have hair in your nose, even though there's probably no hair there. It feels like I just have like cat hair all over my face now, which is probably not a good thing. Okay, that was, hold on. So that was Hoop Dance. So if you guys haven't seen it before, that's what it is. Ask away with your questions. If you're, I look very bright right now, but yeah, ask away with your questions and we will gladly answer them. So tonight, as I said, my friend Rebecca is she's been a awesome kind of behind the scenes add-on to Hooping Live, but since we kind of had our little vacation where we kind of were doing a lot of planning, I wasn't able to communicate with her a lot, but I'm starting to try to get a little bit better about that. So today she's going to be doing y'all's comments and questions. So be sure to ask really awesome questions and comments. So she has some really cool stuff to post. And if there are any issues with the answering of the comments or whatever, just kind of be patient because we're kind of learning this together. So it's, it's a process tonight. But you guys have been asking awesome questions lately and been saying some really great stuff for, all sorts of hoopers. So we will we'll keep that trend going and let's keep those awesome questions and comments happening tonight. So just to put it out there really quick, I've said this on the other shows, but I just kind of want to make a quick little disclaimer here. We are really focusing on making the show about you guys. So if you have any ideas on what you think would make the show cooler or what would be really neat to learn on the show, any pretty much ideas you have, if you want to email those ideas to info@hoopinglive.com and just kind of put them as a suggestion in the subject box, that would be great. We are also looking to have more members of the Hooping Live team. So if you go to hoopinglive.com, which is where you can find all of the links and all of the information you need for the show, you'll also see a little kind of application form, but you don't need to fill it out, but it's just kind of cool to look at. And you can see like what we're kind of looking for in a Hooping Live panel team member. So if you want to look through that, shoot us an email at the info@hoopinglive.com email address with the subject line like team member and say what you think you would be a good asset to the team as, and etc., etc. Then go ahead and do that. Again, that's info@hoopinglive.com. We'd love to have you be a part of the team. We're trying to really expand as much as we can. Now, if you're looking to get a hoop of your very own, we support all sorts of hoop makers, but specifically here, we like to really promote Outward Spiral, who is Bonnie Brown. She is a local Sarasota hoop dancer and instructor and hoop creator and mama. So we like to really promote her hoops because they're awesome quality. I have so many of them. She's made the best hoops I think I have ever used in my entire life. So if you want a new hoop, you can go to the Hooping Live website, get a discount code for one of her hoops. The discount code is like Hooping Live, and her links are there on the side panel, so you can find all of that there. But if you're new to hooping, or maybe you just have a question about polypro or certain tape or size, you can email hoops, HOOPS, @hoopinglive.com, and get some information from Bonnie and I specifically about the making of a hoop. Not tricks or anything like that, but specifically buying a hoop or questions about size, tape, etc., etc. So now that that's out of the way, I hope that you guys have really done some thinking and got some good questions brewing in y'all's heads of yours. We have some comments and questions already, so I'll go ahead and get to those. Let's see here. We have, oh, Matthias. Okay. We have a comment from Michael Jackson. Says, oh, wait, no. I read that wrong. I'm like, Michael Jackson, that's a cool name. No, it's, let's see here. Okay, janitor is back. All right, I can dig that. I can dig that. Becca looks so cute. She's so focused right now. Hi, Audrey. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Michael Jackson theme hoop thing would be cool. Yes. It would be cool. There's actually a lot of cool videos that are Michael Jackson themed. I think a bunch of hoopers did a Thriller video, which is kind of cool. I'll see if I can find it. I know it won a bunch of like awards in the hooping community as being a really cool video. So I'll see if I can find it and hook you guys up, and we'll see. But yeah, it's fun to make themed videos because you can get so creative with the hoop. The next comment is from Natalie L. Oh, hello. She says, hi, Audrey. I can chest, waist, and leg hoop individually, but I can't seem to get the transitioning from legs up to the waist, up to the chest, down. Any tips or tricks? I can't seem to get the transitions from legs up to waist, up to chest, down. Okay. Yes. Let's see what we can do here. Chakra, you're just in the way. So obviously, oh, whoa, that sounded really weird. Oh my God, what just happened to my voice? Okay. I'm not OCD about what this looks like or anything. Okay, so obviously you need to have leg hooping, waist hooping, and chest, aka shoulder hooping down pretty well. I talked about this a little bit last week, but you know what, guys? 1 second. I'm going to go put a tank top on. Chakra. Here. You guys look at my cat. I'll be right back. Okay. Did you do a good job? Did you do a good job? You did. Okay. Hopefully that was entertaining enough for you. All right. Whoa. Hello. Okay. So now I can do this. Okay. So shoulder hooping. I feel like a lot of people get confused with chest hooping. So this is chest hooping. Technically, I know hoop dancing is very artistic and creatively open, but technically this is chest hooping. And this is shoulder hooping, which obviously it touches your chest, but this is shoulder, this is chest. I got them confused all the time. Baxter corrected me. So make sure that you have, obviously, knee hooping down. Make sure you have waist hooping down and shoulder hooping, or maybe you did mean chest hooping down pretty solidly. So you can kind of work on transitions. Transitions are really cool. They kind of help make movements more fluid and fun to do. So really those transitions depend on what you want them to look like, and kind of transitions can also be a way to save the hoop. In a sense, what are you doing, buddy? He's like really focused on something. And so it's really whatever you want it to be. So say you're hooping on your waist. a lot of the transitions that I do are either gradual or kind of direct. So sometimes I will just slowly let the hoop kind of fall down my body. And then once I get to like leg hooping, if I want to bring it up to my waist, I'll kind of do that same thing, like just kind of gradually bring it up. And all that is just bringing the hoop up and down the body. It's not really a transition. It's just merely slowing the hoop down a little bit and letting it fall down the body, or speeding the hoop up and letting it come up the body a little bit. Now, if you want to make it more transition-like, you can maybe take the hoop from the shoulders and put it straight down to your knees, and vice versa, which is just merely what I do is take the hoop and kind of in an inside palm grip, almost kind of like a vortex. I will just take the hoop and swing it straight onto my knees. I turn the direction the hoop is going as I do that, and just put it straight onto the knees and start kicking those little legs so they make the hoop go around. Now, if you want to make it come back up in that same kind of way, my knees are obviously a little bit further down, so you can either bend down and kind of swoop the hoop back up, or you can kind of bring the hoop up onto your mid-thigh. And same thing with kind of turning your palm inward, kind of like a vortex motion. You can, well, I guess you can do that too. But kind of bring the hoop up to your shoulders. And it's almost kind of like stalling the hoop. Like almost like stalling it like that and then tossing it, which can work. Other things you can do to transition, I mean, you can go, like I said, from shoulder to legs. Sometimes you can grab the hoop that same way, kind of inner or outer, whatever works for you. And you can kind of bring it up this way. Go into a smear, which brings you into some sort of like chest hooping motion. So, you know, it's really how you want to perceive the move. I mean, if you have like a specific question of how you would want to do it, I can maybe help answer that, but it's however your kind of style of dancing is. You need to kind of figure that out and, I don't know, work it with your transitions. Okay, so just so you know, guys, I am the only one doing the speaking tonight, so if I get a little bit winded between the hooping and the talking, just bear with me. Jenna and Will be back, I think, next week, which will be great because we miss them and love them. Jenna went on vacation, and Will has been like kicking butt at his Disney job. So awesome stuff for them and awesome stuff for us. Okay, move forward. I'm a little exhausted there now. And by the way, Becca, you're doing awesome. So good job. Let's see here. Bryant Dang, oh, that's my fave, says, hi, Audrey. So anyways, I've been wondering about what is my flow. Everyone is all like, I like your flow and everything. So I was wondering, how do I know I have flow? I just tried to emulate Audrey and try to hoop like her. Oh, and I found I'll be moving back to California on July 15th. I can totally make shows more often and become a member of hoopingLIVE. Oh, awesome. Lastly, I've been thinking, what are most hula hoopers like in real life? I've never met one in real life before. Oh, I forgot. What is your favorite hooping trick move that you love to use? What is your favorite hooping trick move that you like to use? That's bright. I know it's hard to see with how I'm posting. Oh, no, you're good. You got it. Becca, you're doing awesome. I can figure it out. So just keep doing what you're doing, girl. You're doing great. Well, Bryant, I love your, oh, there's her sweet little smile. Her sweet little smile down there. I did. Becca is like a little box down here on my screen. So, okay, I'm being weird. Bryant, I love your comment. Super sweet. Let's see. First of all, I'm stoked that you're moving to California. That'd be really cool to have you kind of as a more active member of the show. That's always super exciting. But to start off with what you first said, what is my flow? I've talked about this on a few different shows. Your flow is just simply what your inner dancer is, and it's what makes you unique in your own hoop dance. And even though you say you like trying to emulate what I do in my own hoop flow, there is still something that's really unique and special about the way Bryant hoops. And that's kind of what your flow is. And, you know, maybe you don't feel super comfortable with your flow yet, but that's there. And that seed is like planted inside of you. That sounds kind of weird. Your inner dancer is there. You just, as you go along your hoop path, you kind of find out how to really identify with that inner dancer and make it very clear what that inner dancer does in terms of movement, etc., etc. So if someone says they like your flow, that means that they dig the way that you look when you dance. So I would take that as a compliment for sure. But you have flow when you have that aha moment when you're hoop dancing and you're not really thinking about the next trick. At least this is how it is for me. I'm sure it's different for everyone. I found flow when I was in Baxter's workshop. I was blindfolded. We were listening to some kind of hip-hop music, and we had already been dancing without our hoops blindfolded for like an hour. So I was super warmed up in my own kind of comfort zone, knowing no one was watching me, so no one was judging me, which is a huge thing. And I was able to just kind of dance. And when I brought my hoop into it, all of a sudden I wasn't thinking about, okay, I'm going to do a vortex, then I'm going to do a smear, and I'm going to make that smear into a barrel roll, or I'm going to copy this routine of tricks that I saw Christine Britton do, or whatever, which I did for a long time. But it just kind of naturally flows together without you really thinking. Or for myself, I didn't have to really think about it. It just kind of happened. So that's what it was for me. I don't know. It's probably different for other people, but you just kind of know. You don't have to say, well, is this flow? You know. Like, there's no question. You feel it. It feels super awesome. And it's like an experience of a lifetime. So you'll know when you feel it, I promise. And I hope that any of you who have asked me this question on the show, the day that you do feel it or feel like you've connected with your inner dancer, like make a video and talk to me about it, or come and tell me in some form of any kind of communication you can, if it's not in person, via intrawebs, because I would love to know, because you guys are obviously what makes this show, and you guys mean a lot to me, and I like to see when you guys grow and all of that good stuff. So moving on to the next part of his question. Move back to California, become a member of hoopingLIVE. Okay, what are most hula hoopers like in real life? You know what? Before I really became involved with the hooping community, like before I was really good friends with Baxter and Brecken and Tiana, I looked at them as like, almighty gods kind of thing. And I didn't know that I was going to make hoop dance such a prominent part of my life, which obviously it is now. So because of that, I've been a lot more involved with not only the community, but also the hoopers that put on like Hoop Path or the bigger events. And my experience so far has been the hoopers are awesome. They're not cocky. They're not like they don't act like they're famous or anything. They are very humble with teaching. Most of them are humble with teaching and are very open to, meeting people. And they are just as excited to meet you as you are to meet them. So, you know, it's just another regular person that's just really awesome at hula hooping. But, you know, the one thing is of course I love all of the people that are bigger hoopers that I'm friends with. I love them all so much, and they're still so magical to me. But after I kind of became closer with them, it definitely, you know, it didn't like take away the magic, but that kind of mysterious, like, oh my gosh, like I can't imagine seeing them in person after watching them on YouTube all the time. That kind of magic kind of, you know, dims a little bit, but I don't know, it's cool. Hopefully you guys will have the opportunity to go places and meet all the awesome hoopers that are out there, because God, they're so cool. Hold on, we have a little message over here from Jenna. Let's see. She's called in, close out. Oh, she is working, so she can't come on the show tonight. And oh, Bonnie says she has a full day with guests and needs to nurse her new baby and help her wind down for the night. But we should definitely have Anna again to promote. Okay, so yeah, we are having Anna, aka Hoopalicious, coming to Sarasota. Oh, let me find out very soon. I know she's doing a tour, so if you're in the Sarasota, Florida area, you should definitely put down your ticket and come to the workshop. It'll be really cool. I'll be there. Bonnie will be there. It'll be super cool. So let me try to find the little dates here for it. But Anna Hoopalicious is just such a great hooper. If you guys haven't seen her do her body rocking kind of hoop yet, you got to check it out. It's super cool. She's been on the show before and was a great asset to the show. So hopefully we can have her on again. Maybe while she's here, I can have her come on the show and do a little something for you guys. Oh, I'll still look for this. Oh, Bonnie's so cute with her baby. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Bonnie, this is like killing me right now. Let's see here. Okay. I'll focus on this for a second. I'll keep looking at it. I don't want to like make you guys watch me like very intently stare at another screen. Okay. And his other question is, I forgot, what is your favorite hooping trick move that you love to use? Let's see. I'll show you. There's a few. It kind of varies on like what I'm working on. My like favorite tricks will literally change month to month. But recently I've been really liking to work with the flow of the music with the actual dance. Like really hitting those beats and like saying, okay, well maybe a sound that's like wah 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 looks like wah 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 or something like that. And I'll try to like pretty much make a visual representation of what I'm hearing into the actual dance itself. So something I've really been loving lately is kind of doing some really saucy like shoulder hooping and then taking the hoop off like this, coming down like that and stepping out. But primarily it's doing the elevator downwards, but when I do it, I make sure I do it like extra saucy, like, and then step out of it, and then bring it up like this. So I don't know, it kind of brings like a little bit of sauce, some of that sweet and sour sauce up into the flow. That is so lame. Oh, that was lame. Okay. Bring you guys back down here. Bringing y'all down and around. Let's see here. I'm not having any luck with this. Let's see. Anna. Let's see here. Ooh, let's see. How do you find events that the people are doing? This is like way too hard. This is way harder than it should be. Anyway, Hoopalicious is coming to Sarasota. You guys should come if you're in the area. that is the moral of my story. All right, so let's move on to the next questions and comments. We have a comment from Rayanne Peruganan. Rayanne Peruganan, that's a cool name. Says, hey Audrey, random question, but do you ever miss having longer hair? I like that question. Yeah, you know, it just really depends on the day. I know that right now, this is what my hair is like if I just get out of the shower. This is kind of my natural wave and curl. Before I got my hair cut, it actually, you guys might have not been able to see through the computer, but it was actually kind of a mullet, and it did not look good in real life. Like, it was very hard to maintain and look good. And when I got it cut, we decided to go short because it was just going to kind of fill everything out in the right kind of shape. So now when my hair grows out, it will be full like this all the way down instead of get really thin and full on the outside and look awkward. But, you know, sometimes I do miss having long hair because I would have more, I'd be able to do kind of more of a bun. Now it's kind of like, I think it's cute though. It's a little pixie ponytail, but it just really depends on the day. I love my short hair. I know a lot of people liked my hair when it was longer, but a lot of you have just been loving the short hair, and I love it. I know that I have a very long neck, so the short hair can kind of accentuate that, but it is growing. I can tell already, so in time. But you know, I had dreadlocks before, like a year ago, and it's just now kind of recovering from having those locks. So yeah, there's that. Good question. Let's see. Solfino, hello, says your hair has it gotten shorter? Looks good. Just have to say I'm super pumped for the start of summer now. My friend has just gotten her hard work finished, and we have a small hoop retreat officially started over in Eastern Canada. Fingers crossed it'll grow bigger with time. After attending my first hoop retreat, I was hooked, although I'm certain there will never be anything fully compares to hoop camp. Is there any one-stop go-to spot for hoop retreats, not festivals, in general that you know of? Well, let's see here. Let me go back to the beginning. My hair has not gotten shorter. No, it is just curled right now. It is, if I were to pull it down, it's like probably about right here, but because of the curl, it just looks extra short, so let's get a little bit of that action going on. There we go. Do a little zhuzhing. Okay, I will literally do that for hours, so I gotta stop now. But yes, it just looks shorter because of the wave. It looks very coiffed though, you know, it's like, let's see. Well, first of all, that's super awesome that you are starting to retreat. That's great. And hoop camp is cool. There are a lot of great things. Obviously, I'm a huge advocate for Hoop Path. So if you've not done that yet, this is the year to go for sure. And I'm glad that you like the hair, by the way. I just saw that you said it looks good, so thank you. Now, if you want help promoting your retreat, contact me and let's try to get something worked out. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, hoop retreats really do kind of change your outlook on hooping, which is really cool. It'll really kind of push you to that next level. So anytime you can attend anything, I'd suggest doing it for sure. Let's see. One stop go-to spot for hoop retreats. Obviously, California is a big place to have them. Santa Fe has had a lot of retreats. And then North Carolina, I know, has a lot of cool retreats too. It just kind of depends on what your retreat, obviously it's hooping, but kind of what it's more focused towards is maybe where you should start putting that energy towards as well. So Jen Jones says, there's my gorgeous hula hooper. Hello. Thank you. Let's see. What time is it? 35. Okay. Will Weimer. Aw. Well, my sweetness says, just got back from work. I miss being on the show with the whole team. Whenever I have off from work, I'll definitely come on. You are doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job. I love the new haircut, and I look forward to saying hello again. So he says hello to you all. Oh, and take a quick moment to tell everyone about that trick you always wanted to learn, or maybe you have already learned, and why you wanted to learn it. For me, it was the rotating chest roll. It's a trick that is an amazing crowd pleaser, and I feel like it helps a lot of hoopers gain control over their technique. The one trick you always wanted to learn. Okay, all right, I like that. That's actually a really cool question. And guys, I'm actually going to make that the last question. I am like really stuffy right now for some reason, and it's really bugging me. So I'm gonna make this the last question for the night. And plus, you know, Becca is doing a great job, but this is her first time doing it, so I'm gonna kind of take it easy tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about the trick and then wrap up the show. Feel free to still comment down below. I go back and watch the shows after the fact. If you don't know, all the shows are recorded, so you can watch them after they've aired. So go back and watch them. You can still comment on them. I'll try to go back and reply to as many comments as possible, and so on and so forth. So let's see. A trick that Chakra, you've been killing me all day. You're so, oh, that was a big yawn. And I just want to cuddle him, but it's just like, I will never be able to breathe again. I'm going to be snoring tonight, guys. I'll tell you that much. It's going to be real cute. Let's see. Okay, I'll show you guys. A trick that I really wanted to know was, even though I knew my like chest rolls, one thing I really wanted was a really controlled chest roll. And Tiana taught me that, actually. So I can like really slow it down or make it speedy. But yeah, that was kind of one of the things I really loved, was any kind of roll, like doing a little bit of a toss into a roll or whatever. I love rolls, so that was kind of something that really excited me when I got to learn how to do it after a lot of practice. So once again, guys, I'll make that the last comment of the night. I need to go give Chakra a bath or something. I actually wash him with a hypoallergenic shampoo, which makes it so his dander doesn't affect me as much as it is right now. If you guys want a video of how I wash my cat, oh, that sounds weird. Oh gosh, okay. How I bathe my Becca, don't even start with me. She's like giggling over there in the corner. How I bathe my feline. You know what, guys? Just if you want like a tutorial on how I give Chakra a bath, how I clean my chakras, I can do that. So, like I said, the show is every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Check it out. Come back. Share the links. Like us on Facebook. hoopingLIVE.com. You can find all of our social media links and what you need to use to find any of your Hooping Live related needs. Now, if you want to be a part of the Hooping Live team, or maybe you have a comment, question, or concern, email us at info@hoopinglive.com. If you want to be a part of the team, put team member in the subject box. If you just have a general idea on how to better the show, just put show suggestions or something like that. They really mean the world to us, and I'm trying to reply to all of you as quickly as possible. So email us. We love to hear from you. And hold on, I think, let me see here. Love my cat, but I'm allergic. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's from you. Okay, Becca. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. So we have a comment from Becca, and I'll make this the last quick comment. Becca Smith says, she was talking about me showing you guys how I bathe Chakra and my cat. That'd be a good idea. I'd be interested. Love my cat, but I'm allergic. So maybe that's something I'll do, because I know a lot of hoopers and flowers are animal lovers and cat lovers. So maybe that's something that just has to happen. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. You guys had awesome questions and comments tonight. Rewatch the shows if you haven't already. Give them a gander. And I will hear from you guys next week and keep you guys updated on all the cool stuff that will be happening with Hooping Live. We have some really cool stuff going on right now. We have, such good stuff. I'm so excited to tell you guys all about it, but I'm not going to do it until the time is right. So until next week, everyone, happy hooping to you all. Don't drink and drive.